Good morning. I hope you're all right. Yeah, this is my morning. I'm not camera ready again. Oh, well. I tend to have my best readings when I'm not really ready. So here we go. As you can see, I've already pulled the cards out. I wasn't gonna film this, to be fair. I was just gonna do it for myself. And then I pulled the cards, and considering the energy that's been around, the whole reading's based on change. I've got the change card here. First card, bottom of the deck. Big changes. And this is changes on both sides. This is a collective reading. So if the Divine Masculine is doing what he's doing, obviously there's mirror work, there's shadow work, so everything's kind of going in the opposite direction, but the same direction, but in an opposite way, because they're doing it through a different spiral. We're doing it down, they're doing it up, whichever way you want to put it. So this will resonate for both sides, I reckon. I'll go into it anyway, but straight away I pulled it for the collective. What's that for the collective today? Let me just have a little nosy before I go into doing anything, if I was going to do anything today. Then I got a pendulum out. We've got the Ace of Cups, 3 of Wands, 9 of Cups, 2 of Wands, King of Cups, 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups, the World card, 6 of Wands, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, Justice. Overriding all of this, change. So somebody went somewhere thinking they were the Ace of Cups. Somebody made a choice. They realised it's a wrong choice and I need to walk away from this. I have to make a new choice now, and I have to go in a new direction. Why? Because I want happiness. I want this complete, joyful bliss happiness. Because where I am, I'm just not happy. So I made a choice. And when he made that choice, he made the choice out of love. King of Cups energy. Making a choice to give this King of Cups energy to somebody he knows he can get this 10 of Cups with. He knows he's the 9 by himself, but he knows to make this ultimate happiness work. Who's he going to do this with? 6 of Cups. Somebody from the past. But a cycle had to end for this new cycle, with this new love to begin. And the reason this happened was because they see how much you're out there, doing your own thing. Maybe somebody's give them a message to, and they've been watching you on one of these socials. This is a socials card. It's something where it's been seen. Maybe messages will come, or there's something that was seen. And now there's not, and when they seen this, it triggered their head. Swords card. Knight of Swords. It's made somebody realise the truth. Put somebody in their head. Made somebody sit and think. What did they sit and think? I better go and offer this cup. But because it's come from a thought process, and it's a very fast-moving energy, there isn't too much commitment behind it, but I don't feel as though that is going to be the end of it there. I think this is just the way it's going to come forward, that it's going to come forward in this sharp tongue, maybe in a bit immature way, fast. But whatever's happening here has to happen because this is justice. Somebody wants a legal binding commitment with you, or somebody's coming to tell you that there was an injustice when they chose the other cup. And they realised, because they made themselves happy in their relationship, but the other person didn't. And that's when they realised they made the wrong choice. And they had to remake a new choice. Because they wanted this cup of love, who they thought they'd give it to the first person the first time, and they didn't. And now they want this 10 of Cups. And this is either, maybe they've been thinking about you, nostalgia, 6 of Cups, thinking of this person from the past, and how things changed, and how they chose the wrong person. And being in this energy has put an ending to the past, because they realise that they gave this cup of love to the wrong person. And they've been sat watching you. And now they want to move forward and speak some truths and let you know exactly what's been going on. And offer you this Knight of Cups offer. It's not quite a king, but it's not a page. So it's not totally immature. But she's going to be fast when they come. Because things have to be balanced. And massive changes are coming. So, then, I said, okay. Let's find out if this man from the past, this one who's nostalgic about us, is our divine masculine. King of Cups. Pendulum. Please speak. Confirm who this King of Cups energy is. Is it divine masculine? And it's forwards and backwards energy. That's a yes. So, this is the divine masculine coming back. And although this is the arguments card, fights, wars, I don't see it as that. This is just change. And this is, underneath that, you've got the protection boundaries card. This feels really calm. King of Pentacles next, grounded, yeah. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. And she's looking directly at him. Ten of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. So somebody's making a choice or balancing out, realising they've made the wrong choice and now want to change it because the choice they made left them feeling wounded, stabbed in the back, and burdensome. But they've seen the sun, and it was this person they left from behind. 7 of Swords. The 2 swords have always lingered, no matter how much they carried these swords forward and kept trying to move away. These 2 kept lingering. And he's always a Page of Cups. He's always held that love for you. And protected that love in his heart. Kept it hidden. Because he knew deep down that you was the person he was supposed to be with. But it was in hangman mode, almost stuck, stagnant energy. Didn't know what to do. But it required him to go into this hermit mode. To realise the 7 of Cups, his God, was just an illusion. He was building something with somebody, but it was an illusion. And it left him hurt and broken. And this Two of Cups offer that he wants to give, he had to find the strength to walk away from the love he was with. Sort his head out and learn what he wanted. Learn how to speak his truth. And walk out of the illusion who we were. Page of Rods. He knew he had to deliver a message, just didn't quite know how to do it. So it meant he was a Knight of Pentacles and came really slowly forward. Slowest Knight of the deck. But he had Temperance underneath him because he'd learned to balance the dark and the night. Because Judgment was here. Judgment was asking for him to sit back and see the error of his ways and where he'd gone wrong and why he was unhappy and in this same cycle, this same situation again. And after this moment of being in this hermit mode, we have this forward moving energy with the Chariot. Transformations happened. He turned into a magician. Right in the place where he went. He did this under the karmic's nose. The lessons he learned transformed him. The love that he felt from you before transformed him. His need to change and his need to heal transformed him. And now he's ready to speak on those truths. He knows those swords and he's laying them all down. He's putting the two swords on his back, the ones that he's left behind. He's got his one for protection. He's walking away, cutting all those people out, those situations. Because he realizes he was out of balance and he has to rebalance his pentacles. He has to make it equal both sides, equal give and take. And he knows now his passion, his king of one words with his healing. The passion has come and he's ready to take that leap of faith, the Fool. Pick up all them ones, put them over his shoulder and move forward to the Queen of Cups. And now we have a couple. We have the King of Cups. And the King of Cups. And it's almost like she's ready to make him drink from her cup. And he's got that cup there ready to feed her. But the Devil's here. Now sometimes people think the Devil's a bad thing. But sometimes, you see, for him to move out of this energy, away from this karmic, there has to be an air of good and dark together to balance, which was the Temperance card we had. So that means you utilize the Devil energy as well as the light So here I feel the devil had to step in. And because this man knows how to walk with the devil, he knew that sometimes you have to do the dark things under the moonlight. And this was going to take him to his Nine of Pentacles, who was waiting over there. And he's going to move in the shadow of the moonlight. And we had a full moon yesterday. Because the High Priestess is somebody who they say illusions and lies, but is somebody who doesn't necessarily speak the truth but knows it. Knows a lot of things, but doesn't necessarily speak on them. So maybe somebody's spoken that, or she has spoken, and this created a tower. And when she did, it kind of put this man into his head. It kind of spun the truth around. And this is the universe coming into play here, putting the Wheel of Fortune in. Because somebody who was left out in the cold, who offered their cup of love, but it wasn't really received. And this person was all up in their head about which home to go to. And they chose the third party. And they spoke to you and said some terrible, terrible things. They withheld everything. And they went the other way. And they did it quite egotistically. Even though the Hierophant's somebody who's learned his lessons. It's somebody who likes to be out on show. Somebody who's not afraid. And these divine masculines probably left and went out quite loud and proud. And it hurt. It hurt for you to see. But what we haven't seen is the work that's gone in. Because he's been stuck in a mental prison. That's almost like a prison window. He's been trapped. And the Empress has always been the one that he knew he should have gone back to, or he should have chose. He knew a long time ago. And this is why he keeps giving this Knight of Rods to everybody. Because he will only be the Emperor for the Empress, which is the Divine Feminine. And the Ace of Rods come in return because he's realised he was given this to the wrong people. So this is a man who was probably very sexually active. Used his rod. But there's going to be quick messages coming in. And it's going to say, I've left her. I've left her. But he's a bit worried that you're going to be in this Queen of Swords energy. But what he doesn't know is you've healed. And you're ready now. And you're in this celebration mode. And there's going to be a celebration. And you know it's going to be hard work. But it can work here. It can grow here. Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. And this is going to take you out of this altogether. Take you out of any issues regarding money. It's going to be something you can both grow with where money's concerned. And you're going to take the losses that you did. Death to the old situation. Because your wish fulfillment is here. And you're ready to give your passionate offer to the woman that you've re-chose, the lover, the person from the past, your twin flame. And that's the whole deck read in one story. That's like a beautiful love story, that to me today. So basically, big changes are going on because this passion is coming. And it's coming because it feels too good to be true. But this is what we've waited for. If you've waited for this. Some of us have, some of us haven't. Some of us don't want him, some of us do. But this is very clearly for those who do want the divine masculine, and you couldn't make this up if you tried. So, let me just show you so you can see. Well, I bid you good morning, and I hope you have a good day.